Mommy T, in that regard, what you've just said, I'd like to ask you a question that has been on my heart. Um, so quite a few women, I asked a question in a group with nearly like 500,000 people. I said, women, do you work? And if no, why? Why don't you work? Most of the answers I got was it's the man's responsibility to take care of the woman. Why should I work? I've got the children. Others said that, oh, why would I? If my husband gives me everything, what's the need for me to work? What's the need for me to earn my own money? Uh, um, the woman has no business, working, earning money. I was actually taken aback by some of the comments, and then I looked at myself like, am I a strange woman? But I don't think so, because I think we share the same ideology and philosophy. What would you say to women who feel like it is none of their business to try and earn their own money? What would you say to such women?
Now, the first thing I would love to ask them is, where was it written? Where did they get the blueprint of that statement from? That's the first thing. To some people, it is embedded in their culture. You understand? To others, it is in their religion. Of course, religion is another kind of tradition. To some people, it has been handed down to them from their peers or from their family. And if we look at that particular mindset, it is so unfounded. Now, the perpetrators of a philosophy like that cannot be women. With all due respect to well-meaning men, I believe that men with good intentions feel that they can work hard enough to take care adequately of their women. Some of them, like I say, it is out of pure and good intentions. They feel that there should be some balance. While the woman stays at home to take care of the domestic duties and taking care of the children, I mean, the family, looking after the children is very important. The physical presence of a human being to take care of the children, best placed a parent. So they believe that in compensation for the enormous work that the woman is doing, they would go out and forage and bring the booty and take care of everything. Some men do it and some men do it well. That's the first thing. The second thing, I believe that some men would say the woman should stay at home while they go out to work in order to keep them submissive, one, and subservient, two. So that they can have some mental and maybe physical control over the women. Now, the third thing from a man's perspective is because he feels that the woman is weaker in all forms, and so he should actually do the work because he is protecting his weak woman. Now, because to me, all of these things, all of this particular line of thought is projected on a woman. I don't see, I mean, I grew up in a typical African home. There was never a point where my mother, who has never worked, encouraged me that I should not go to school or I should not work because a man will take care of me. I mean, this is a woman who has never signed her name in any office as a worker. But what she kept telling me was that your education is your first husband. If you ask any barefoot woman, that is what she would tell you. So I keep wondering where this crop of girls or women, where they came from. I mean, I'll be 50 this year, so I'm talking about women, our mothers of 50 years ago. That's how they groomed us, knowing that your education, and ultimately, because they knew that it's education that is a job, and ultimately your job is your first husband. And why did they say that? Because they knew that you would need that financial independence.
That's right.
So the question I'd like to ask women who feel that they shouldn't work because it is either they are right to be taken care of by their husband, or it's a privilege of alone. What I need them is that, what do they do with their time? How can they account for 24 hours just sitting and running the home and waiting for a man to bring money? No. To run your home is your responsibility.
Oh,
And after that, I mean, is the routine not killing them? You run your home, your husband brings home the booty, you go do your nails. Let me ask them, that lady or that man to whom you go give your money to get your manicure, your pedicure, to get the makeover, are you thinking of what you are doing? If that person were not there to attend to your whims and caprices, to pamper you, to give you a treat, have you asked yourself where you will get vegetable if this woman in the market did not wash the vegetable and bring to the market for you to sell? If every woman had waited at home for their partners to pamper and spoil them and take care of everything that they need, sisters, how would your life be? There is only one word that comes to mind: impossible. So, unless you are a selfish person, and I need women to listen to this, unless you are a selfish, self-centered person, you cannot leave your subsistence into the hands of one person or persons. Those people, they bring in that money because they are giving value to somebody and they are being rewarded. If they folded their hands and stayed home with you as you are, how will that money come in? So it's a matter of understanding that you are not just occupying space in this world. You were born to create value. And so, sisters, if you are in the business of doing charity, maybe you are in an organization that is non-profit. I have tried non-profit. I've tried giving out my value for free. And the experience I have is that it is not appreciated. When it is appreciated, even when I think that it is appreciated, it is not propagated, it is not proliferated, because the person who got this value does not know the value for it. But sisters, whatever talent you have, whatever gift you have, whatever abilities you have, whatever skills you've developed over time, ensure that you put these values to use in order to benefit other people, because your life is being made comfortable in quotes, because others are exchanging their value for the money that you are giving them. I don't know if I can put this any better. So it is a must. It is a human responsibility to be financially independent. As to what you do with the money that you get from your business or from the exchange of value, that is entirely another story. You could give it to your spouse or to your partner to give it back to you. That is fine. I mean, that is okay. But then what would have happened? You would have exchanged value for value. So when we stop looking at financial dependence, when we start as financial dependence, when we stop looking at financial independence, not as a means of escaping desperation or poverty, but as a means of building and dispensing of value, then we are all going to work towards that financial independence. I learned that from my example. Sylvie, I am the last in a family of 5. I am the young of 7, 2 passed. I am the youngest, I am the least educated, and I am the least in financial strength. And I could have, if I fold my hands even today like this, I'll eat every day of my life. I will take care of my family. They'll fuel my car. They'll pay for my holiday. That is financial dependence, right?
Yeah, it is.
And there will never be a day that anybody will get back to me to say, you haven't done too much, work. No, 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 no. I can live off my parents' estates. I can't live off, because somehow I can become entitled and say, okay, I'm the last child. Currently, I don't have a job. Yes, I can be taking the rents and all the other benefits, and I will, and nobody will contest with me. But seated here, I manage my father's estates. I do not even, I don't have a mental review of the amount in the account, because I know in the back of my mind that it is not my money. It is not. So if I rely on these other sources of income, what do I do with my ingenuity? What am I going to do with all this creativity that is popping out through my pores? Do I want to run mad? Because there are days that I just come to my mind and it's like, if I don't put pen to paper or if I don't go creating, my mind is bogged. Like I feel depressed.
Right.
So I wonder how these people who think that they should not work, they should just play house, play receptionist, play wife, play mother, which I respect. Those are all things that I do. I like doing and I have done. But there is that thing that carries your signature, right? It carries your logo. It carries your watermark. That it is only you who can do it. If you are not in that man's life today, another woman will come in and do exactly what you were doing. He will receive the family guest. He will give birth to children. He would collect, he'll be getting money to take care of everything, to run the house and all of that. But your unique signature has nothing to do with those things that you are doing. Your unique signature is that persona in you that has specific things to do to meet the needs of specific people. So unless a woman wants to go through this life unrecorded, to live a life that is not charted, would she say that financial freedom is not her thing? That is what I believe.
Right now.
Oh, beautiful.